So I'm using Rust, and so here, let me walk you through what I did. So first of all, I took a photo of the challenge with my phone.
I did the same and airdropped it to my machine.
Same thing. And then, so first I had to ask, is my machine configured to run Rust? Can I build a website with Rust? Because I don't know. So it's like, Rust isn't installed in your machine, here's how you can build. I was like, cool. So yes, install what I need, and I'm gonna get a prompt ready for you. And then this is my prompt. We're doing the Vibe coding contest, I'm gonna give you the rules.
Yep.
Then I said, boost the prompt. It's basically like add more fidelity to the instructions that they provided us.
Yep.
And then create a detailed plan. So then I went into plan mode.
Yep.
And then I said it would be better if we could deploy it, but we have to get it running locally. That's P0. If you have any questions, let me know. So then it goes through, and I don't know if it's gonna show the questions here, but one of the first things it said to me was, it goes, hey, you don't need Rust to do this. You just need HTML and JavaScript. That was like the first thing the agent said. It was like, do you still want to use Rust? So then I switched to my custom agent, which is the beast mode rebooted.
Yep.
So my custom agent here does a couple things that are important. So first of all, it forces the thing to use context 7. It forces it to run things in sub-agents. I know I'm not supposed to use sub-agents. I don't care, I'm doing it anyway. I told you I wasn't gonna listen. And then it lays out some mandatory coding principles. Now, then the next thing that it does is I switched into autopilot, which I think is experimental in the CLI, but it's essentially the Copilot CLI's version of a Ralph loop.
Okay.
And then it just keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. It's trying to test, it's opening the local host, taking screenshots, and then we get down here to the bottom and it's like, okay, cool, I'm done. And I was like, well, how do I run it? And so that took me a minute to figure out how to run it, but it's up.
Dude.
So there's a couple things. So first of all, I used the front-end design skill from skills.sh, which I've installed. Like, it's just there. And Theo told me that Opus 4.6 with the front-end design skill is like, that's really the most goated way to do design, so that's what I did. And then the agent browser skill is what it used for to test, to make sure that it actually ran. Because one of the problems with agents is that they can't close the loop. You're the one who pointed this out to me. Yeah. And so what they do is they're like, cool, I did it. And then you go and you're like, you didn't do it.
And you're like,
it doesn't work at all. So it has to be able to close the loop. So the agent browser skill enables it to use a browser and do that. I don't know if this actually works though. Hold on. Can we give people kudos? Let's give John some kudos. Hey!
Ooh, look at that animation.
Look at that animation. Wait, does it persist if I reload the page? It does!
Wow, that's
Am I done?
Impressive.
Did I win?